Business owners ask me all the time, I wish there were more hours in a day so I can get things done. Or I wish I could just duplicate myself. You know what I say to that? I say you can. All you have to do is snap your fingers. See? There's two of me. Okay, it's not that easy. However, if you want to duplicate yourself and you want to create more hours in your day, systems are by far the best way of doing that. If you create the right systems and you do it the right way, you will free up your time and you'll be able to give other people stuff that you usually do or that you're always involved with. Getting systems in, and it's duplicating yourself. Make sure you hit the thumbs up below, and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and hit the bell so you can get notified on all the different videos I do. All right, so which systems do you need to create as a business owner? It really depends on you. Each business is different, and so isn't each business owner. But here's the trick. You can get this answer, and I'm going to show you a way. We're going to do 3 steps to determine which systems that you should start with so that you can be able to free stuff off your plate and create systems so it's a repetitive motion and that you are going to be able to duplicate yourself. So let's go find you those systems. I got 3 steps that I need you to do. Step 1, list the tasks. What tasks? The tasks you as a business owner do every single day. What's on your plate all the time? It happens over and over again. I want you to write them out. I don't want you to be generic about this. I don't want you to say marketing or sales or AR. I want you to put every single task you do listed on a piece of paper. Yes, on a piece of paper. I'll tell you why later. But on a piece of paper. You don't stop until you finish every single task that you know that you always do. And make sure you list all of them. If you start right at the top of your head and then you stop, don't say, okay, I'm done. Just wait a little. Think about it some more and maybe go through and make sure you have every single task. Write it out. I know it can be tedious. Trust me, the time that you put into these 3 steps is going to make a world of difference once you finish it. Trust me on this one. Step 2, categorize your tasks. That's right. We're going to go through every single one of those items that you put on a piece of paper. I don't care if it's 1 piece of paper. I don't care if it's 4 pieces of paper. We're going to go through every single line item, line by line by line. And next to it, you're going to put a mark. And first, we're going to start with this 4 different marks that we're going to put. So let's go through the list 4 different times. The first is I want you to circle every single task on that piece of paper that moves your business forward. Just circle it. Go through the complete list. Once you're done with the list, I want you to go back to the beginning, and now what you're going to do is you're going to put a square around items that keep your business going. These are the items that you need to do to make sure you keep your business running. Now I want you to go back, and every single item, I'm going to want you to look through it. I want you to put a check mark next to everything that only you can do. Now, if you're a one-person show right now, I want you to go through and say, could I hand this off to someone else? Or could I potentially hand this off to someone else? And also, is this task really doing my skill set the best way possible? Now, once you go through a list, there should be some items that don't have a check mark, that don't have a square, that don't have a circle. Any of those you see, only put a little X next to it. I'll show you what's after that later. Step 3, prioritize the tasks. Now this 3rd step, we're going to prioritize the items. Next to each single one of these items, I want you to go through the first time and I want you to put a T next to all the items that you think consumes a lot of time. Go through every single item, and if it takes a lot of time on your part, I want you to put a T. Now we're going to go through the list and you're going to put an M next to items that you feel are doing a lot of manual stuff will have a lot of paper attached to it. Now we're going to go back again, and you're going to put an R next to each item that you feel is repetitive. So if this task happens over and over and over again, you're going to put an R. All right, we're going to go through the list again now. You're going to put a score next to every single item. You're going to add up the number of T's, M's, and R's that are on that item. So if you see a T, M, and an R next to an item, you're going to put the number 3. If you only see 2 of them, you put 2. 1, you put 1. Don't even put a number if you don't see anyone. Okay, there you have it. 3 steps. You got everything you need. You now know what system to work on. I do? You're probably asking. I know now systems. You didn't tell me. How you showed me some 3 steps to write down numbers and circle things. What's going on here? Now it's up to you. And let me explain. There's really 2 ways you can go here. Let's first talk about someone who is a one-person show, right? You have to do everything, right? You're a one-person show. So right now, what I would do if you need to get systems, get the ones that are time-consuming. Look at the tasks that are time-consuming right now, and those are the systems that I want you to start with. All right, things that have a 3 in front of them, a 2, or even a 1. Those are the ones that you want to start with. All right, that's how you're going to be able to create more hours in the day. By getting a system that you can create a system that is something that's time consuming so that I can just shrink the number of hours that needs to be done. Now, if you're a business that you are the business owner, but you have other people working for you, guess what? You should be responsible for everything that's moving your business forward. So everything that you see that was circled, moving your business forward, those are the things you want to look at to see, okay, out of those ones that are circled, what ones are 3 or 2 or 1? Those are the ones that I want you to work on first. If you're constantly working on things to keep things running in the business, you should be able to pass that off to people. And if you don't have the person to pass it off to, that's another system that we need to look at to see if do you need to hire someone? Can you move these responsibilities to someone else? Those are other issues as well. So depending on what situation you're in right now, you now have your marching orders. And guess what? You now know what things need to be done in your business that you need to create a system. But first, I got a bonus for you. I have a worksheet that will pinpoint which areas of your business are screaming for a system. The results of this worksheet could save you lots of time, money, and aggravation. Don't miss out. I have the link below. If you like what you saw in this video, please share it with someone you think would like to hear it. And also, I'd love to have your comment and feedback. What stage are you at? What systems do you think you want to put down? Please put them below. I'd love to hear which ones you're going to tackle next. Oh, and don't forget, there's 2 other videos here on systems. You got to check those out as well. And also next week, we got part 2 of this. So you want to make sure you're going to be here. So make sure you subscribe. Hope you have a great week, and I'll see you again next week. Take care.